Hello. This is strange, isn't it? How's it going? Callum here. Thanks very much for being there. Hiya. This is a bit weird. What I thought I would do was, in anticipation of some excitement that will be all will be revealed in the next few days. Um, I thought I would just do a quick test live stream on here, just to say hello, to see if you like it, to see if it looks good. I mean, I think it looks great. I'm looking at myself on here. Look how blue my eyes are. So I just thought I would stop by for 20 minutes this evening just to see how you all are, how this works. As you're probably aware, I'm quite used to doing radio things. And so when it comes to then trying to rustle up some stuff that's like in vision, like this, as we call it, then it's a little bit weird for me. It's a little bit strange. But thank you. Thanks very much for getting involved. I think there's a few of you there, which is lovely. So thank you. I should say that there's lots of things that I'd like to test out as part of this live stream. So I'm going to kind of do that. And thanks for your patience with that. It's going to take like 20 minutes probably. But also one of the key things that I really need to try out is getting your comments in as part of the stream. And you can do that. You just post in the live chat and get involved that way. Look, in fact, we've had a first comment already from, I apologize if I mispronounce your name, but from Naimish. Hello, Naimish, who says the music is rather ominous. And look at that, we can put it on the screen so you can properly get involved with the stream. How good is that? That was very swishy. I like that. Who says the music is rather ominous. That was in the countdown music. Yeah, it is quite ominous. I wonder if it's like, do you think it builds excitement or is it actually just scary? There's a ch there's a chance it's scary. But yes, thanks for being the first person to ever comment on one of my live streams. That's very kind of you. Thank you. So yeah, if you'd like to comment, then just pop a little message in the live chat there, and that should work for you. What else? I think that's one of the main things. Basically, what I've kind of done as well is, as you'll probably have seen, is you can use this if you want to as a chance to ask me questions. If you'd like to find out anything about what I'm up to, what I do, anything like that, then do feel free. Then just pop. I thought that'd be a good way to try out the comments section as well. Oh, and look, we've got some good little comments coming in. Thank you to N. So this is a good time to do this actually. So N has cottoned on to the fact that you can also just ask the chat certain things like socials. In fact, I wonder what happens if I post a comment. Uh, let me do this. Hello, post a comment here to get involved in the live stream. If you've got a question, I'll answer it. Or if you just want to comment, feel free. We're just trying stuff out. Chat. You see that? Is that there? It says an error occurred on YouTube. Well, this is the point of testing things, I suppose. I wonder if you like the idea of live streaming as well. Is that something that entertains you? Is that something you're up for? Because if you do, then I've got a few little ideas of things that we might do later this week, in fact, and then from sort of here on in as well, in terms of things that might work quite nicely on the old live streaming thing. So I've been thinking. Let me just tell you what I've been thinking. Here's a little behind the scenes. So I've been thinking about how to just make stuff. I really enjoy making stuff, whether that's radio, as I do every morning, by the way, at 5 o'clock on Times Radio. Make sure you listen. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy making videos. You might have seen my video from the other day, which was me on the BBC News channel. If you didn't see that, and 10 points if you do this, by the way, if you didn't see that video, then post in the chat exclamation mark vid. Okay? Exclamation mark vid, and then that will take you, I hope, to the video. Okay, that's one thing we can try. So if you want to try that, exclamation mark vid, and see if that takes you to that video of me on the news channel. So I just enjoy making stuff. So basically, with 2021 here upon us in a slightly strange world that we all live in right now, I'm kind of determined just to make more stuff. And I hope that if you've ended up on this stream, then you're kind of reasonably aware that of what I do, in terms of doing news coverage and politics coverage and current affairs coverage, all that sort of stuff. And I'm kind of trying to work out a way just to advance, to do more of that, basically, to do a little bit more of that. So yeah, get involved, get involved. That's the plan. One of the things I was thinking, okay, that we might do on Wednesday, which is the 20th of January, and it's notable for a very, very important reason. And I wonder if anyone can guess in the chat what that reason is. What happens on the 20th of January? that is a big deal that we might want to just like be aware of, that we want to think about, that we want to do something special around, perhaps. What do you think it could be on Wednesday the 20th? Any ideas? Let me know in the chat, because we might do is a little watch party for that big event on Wednesday the 20th, and we'll all get together on the YouTubes. We'll watch through this big event together. We'll kind of have some fun, we'll chat about it, we'll comment on it, we'll kind of find some like good key information on it as well, so that we've got like some proper good coverage. It is of course Joe Biden's inauguration on Wednesday, so I wonder if that might be a good place to start with, in terms of like just a little bit of a different live stream, a sort of different take on such a big event, like Joe Biden's inauguration. And now here's Naimish, who's come back again, saying that he's tried the vid command and that hasn't worked. That's disconcerting. How strange. I tell you what, Naimish, since you seem very plugged into this, why don't you do !commands, okay, commands plural, and see what happens with that. All right, give that a shot for me. See if that works for you. So plan one is inauguration day on Wednesday the 20th. And then there are other plans. I'm not going to tell you about those right now. But I've got other plans that might end up on YouTube as well. I just wonder if you're into that, if you're interested in that. If you are, that would be very cool. So yes, that's a couple of my thoughts. I think this seems to be working. I don't know. Can you anybody got any feedback? This is genuine. This is properly a test. You're properly behind the scenes on how this is working right now, because I've never done this before in this way. So it's very much about testing and seeing if things work. If you've got any questions, if you want to just say hello in the chat, that's very welcome too. I should do the very YouTubey thing and just say that if you are new here, make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel as well. And if you want to get stuck in on the old social media, it's at CallumAM. Hey, look, I can actually illustrate this point in a very seamless manner. Look, how about this? Look, show. There you go. Follow on Insta and Twitter at CallumAM. How about that? Hey, this TV thing's easy. I don't know what everybody moans about. This is dead simple. Yeah, you know what I mean. So we've got great plans in the next few days, and it involves you. So make sure you do get involved, because that's what it's all about, actually. And it'd be good to have you as part of that. I'm just having a little look to see what else we need to test out. How's it feeling for you as viewers? Are you into this? Is it working for you? Let's go back to comments and just see what's happening on here. Yeah, it's all quite fun. It's good. Thanks for being involved. This is cool. I'm trying to think what else we need to check, what else we need to test. I've checked the banners. Oh, I've got a fancy little on-screen graphic. Let me try this one. Does that work? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's very, very cool. Oh, I like that. Okay, awesome. We've had a good question about the live chat. Oh, apparently there's a restriction on the live chat. Okay, hang on. Maybe that will help. Okay, I've taken that restriction off. This is very much a learning curve. Thanks for being part of it. Let me see if some more of your comments are coming in as a result of doing that. This is so weird. I think I've removed that restriction. Thank you for being in touch on that, Andrew. Appreciate that very much. This is so weird. I really appreciate people being there. Here we are. Okay, is this working? Yeah, good. Good. So that makes the chat work. So that was the problem. We had a bit of a restriction on the chat. Sorry about that. Here's me telling you to blether away in the chat, and I've put a stupid restriction on it that means you couldn't do it. That's ridiculous. I apologize for that. This is very much a first time for this, isn't it? Good. Okay, let me just check I've not got any other stupid things on. We can add some tags, can't we? That's always a good thing to do. Let me see. But yes, in the chat, pop by in the chat. If you want to do a live stream of Inauguration Day, if you've got any questions you want to ask me, if you just want to say hello so that in future you can say you were an OG and you were here right from the start, then please feel free to do that, okay? That's what this is all about. We're trying stuff. We're making sure we're comfortable with the idea of live streaming and that it's all going to work and that you actually want stuff. Look, here we are. The comments are flying in now as well. Matthew says, oh, look, and I can even put his comment on the screen. Look, watch this. There we are. Look, Matthew's now part of the stream. Part of the part of the, I was going to say program. It's not really a program, is it? But whatever. Hi, Callum. So is this radio as TV, which seems to be the vogue these days? Well, good question, Matthew. And that I get that because that's what I do. I do radio every single day. And I guess to an extent, in that it's me that's doing it, but it's not really. We're going to do other stuff as well. And I guess there's some stuff that you can do in a live stream like this on YouTube that you possibly couldn't do on the radio. Basically, Matthew, to answer your question, it's about just doing some new stuff and trying some new stuff, having a bit of fun, just embracing, um, all the stuff that we can do in 2021. And I think that that's pretty fun. I think that's pretty cool, and just sort of building a bit of a sort of community vibe. I think particularly around some of the stuff that we're all probably interested in, I guess, like kind of newsy events, interviews, discussions, all that sort of thing. So that's the plan. Good question, though, Matthew. Thanks for asking. And look, now I'll just take that away. Perfect. Nice. Andrew's on. Thank you, Andrew, for your text earlier. There we go. Hello from Livingston, says Andrew. This is great. This is really good. Okay, the chat is working properly now. Good. We only had to get halfway through before we realized what the problem was. Good. That seems to be working. Naimish is saying he can see other people in the chat. Yay. Good celebration. Right, good. Good. We've got a few of you floating around. Great. Good. So how do you feel then, now that we've kind of getting this working, how do you feel about the idea of getting together on Wednesday the 20th, a couple of days' time, to do a little bit of inauguration day stuff? Perhaps it's not something you would normally watch. For me, I was thinking about this. It is definitely something I would normally watch. And so I was thinking about getting us all together to have a bit of a watch party, basically, on Wednesday, when Joe Biden, of course, becomes the next president of the United States. So that's one thought I've had. And then the other thought I've had is kind of doing some podcasty things and posting videos and perhaps even live streaming a new podcast. How about that? That might be an option as well for later in the week, but that would obviously be a longer term one as well. So your thoughts on that, very welcome in the chat. Right, good. What else have we got? Let's try making a new banner. Here we go. Add banner. And then what do? I click on it. Nice. Okay, this is cool. This is working. This is working. And what else can I do? If I do this, then you'll all hopefully see me posting. Oh, that's me posted in the chat now. That's good. So removing that restriction, it turns out, was absolutely crucial. Good. Okay, great. And then I can take that off. And I'm a bit bored of this ticker now. Is anybody else getting annoyed by that? I am. So that's gone too. Great. And that's posting my social media in the chat as well. Good. Right. I'm confident that this is working. I said I'd do 20 minutes. So we've got like 5 minutes left. If you want to ask any questions, if you want to just like comment on the overall, mise en scène, the ambiance of what you're experiencing. I really appreciate you taking some time out, by the way, to drop by. That's really kind of you. I really do appreciate it. Just having a little look to see if everything on YouTube seems happy. I think it does. I think it looks okay. Good. I think overall, then, we can say that this has been reasonably successful. That's what we're going to say. We learned how to make the chat work. We learned that there's a few of you in here. That's perfect. Okay, good. Good. Here's Anthony. Oh, look, let's put this comment on screen. Thanks, Anthony. Hi, Callum. A Wednesday inauguration sesh would be fantastic. Okay, cool. Well, that's reassuring. So, inauguration happens. Joe Biden is inaugurated around midday in Washington, D.C., which in the UK is about 5 p.m. That's when it kind of happens. So, TBC on exact plans, but, pencil that into your diaries kind of around that sort of time on Wednesday. Okay. And we'll see if we can just, even for a little while, if we all just want to hang out, have a little bit of inauguration chat on Wednesday. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Good. I also need to shave. Remind me to shave before inauguration day on Wednesday. I'll definitely do that because that doesn't look that great. Good. Okay. This is good. Right. So we'll do inauguration day. We'll do that on Wednesday. I should just mention that I'm on the radio every single day on Times Radio. In fact, look, if somebody in the chat who's very clever and very good wants to type in the chat exclamation mark, do exclamation mark times. Okay. Exclamation mark times. And let's see what happens when you do that. Okay. Because do that. Let me see if it works. Who's going to be first off the mark? well. I'm just adding a new one. Has anybody done it? Let me see if my comments have updated. Nobody's done it yet. There we are. Exclamation mark times. And let's see what response you get in the chat as well. Yes, good. I present early breakfast on Times Radio Monday to Friday at 5 a.m. So I will be back tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. UK time. I don't know where you're all watching from around the world, but tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. What are we doing tomorrow? I hear you ask. Well, probably some coronavirus updates, some COVID updates. I've just seen actually that the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, and I promised anybody joining this live stream that you'd be escaping Matt Hancock, but I've just seen that one of the lines from the press conference today, the update that he's been giving, is don't blow it now, we're on the route out. So that's the UK Health Secretary saying that we are on the way out of this thing, which is good news. So let's reflect on that good news, shall we, tomorrow morning on Early Breakfast on Times Radio. You can listen online or search for the app, the Times Radio app, and you can get involved that way tomorrow morning from 5 and every Monday to Friday from 5 a.m. actually. Good. Thanks for doing that. That was good. So I think everything seems to be working. Okay, good. I also tidied my bedroom for this, so you're all welcome for that, by the way. Good. Right. Was there anything else we wanted to check? Where's my list of things? No, I think that's it. I think that's just about it, actually. So if you've got any final questions, any last little comments that you want to drop in, feel free before we all disappear and go and have our dinner or do whatever it is that you want to do with the rest of your evening. I'm sorry, by the way, that I've been looking at this a lot. This is just the screen that everything's being controlled on, so I just need to keep a little eye on it, particularly while we're testing things, just to make sure it's all working. Okay, good. Right, I think we'll edge towards a bit of a conclusion there. Thank you all for being part of this for the last 20 minutes or so. That's really lovely. I really appreciate that. And now that we know it works, and that I understand that we shouldn't put restrictions on things to make sure everybody can get involved, that means we can have all sorts of fun on here in the future. And let us think about starting that on Wednesday for Inauguration Day. For all the updates on that, honestly, I just follow me on social media because I'll post little updates on there as the days go on exact plans. But pencil it in. Let's all get together. We can hang out for the inauguration. Bring your own snacks, whatever is appropriate for whatever time zone you're in. And we'll do something like that on Wednesday, shall we? We'll all get together and have a nice old time. Right, that sounds fun then. Let me see, a couple last comments. Yeah, good. Okay, that's all working. It's all working. We know what's happening. This works. That's good. Thank you. You made it work. I appreciate that very, very much. You're all awesome. Right, good. I'm going to disappear. Come and join me on the radio tomorrow. Follow me, and I'll keep you updated on any other plans for later in the week and in the next couple of weeks, in the next few months, and all of that as well. And until we live stream again, goodbye. Thank you very much.